Yummy, doesn't that look good? Oh, that's what we're making today, and I think you're gonna like it. Smothered chicken. Chicken breast, smothered in gravy, and a little bit of bacon just for taste. Let's get everything out and make this. I think you might want to make this for dinner this weekend. Before we start, if you haven't subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. Give me a comment, thumbs up below. That helps the algorithm and that helps me. I'd really appreciate it. Okay, we're starting off with 2 chicken breasts. They're a good size. We're going to actually make 6 portions with this. Some bacon, 8 to 10 slices, a little bit of flour. We need a half cup of flour, quarter cup of breadcrumbs, and some spices, some paprika, garlic powder, a little bit of salt and pepper. And I'll tell you how to do the gravy once we get to that point. But first off, let's deal with our bacon. I like it cut in half. It's easier to work with. That's 8 slices. Into the oven, it's going to go 375. About 20 minutes, flip it halfway. And while we're waiting, let's deal with our chicken. Like I said, each one's a good size, and we're going to cut them into 3 pieces, 3 hopeful equal pieces, and that's actually going to be 1 serving each. It'll be more than enough, trust me. So once we're done that, a little bit of plastic wrap, and we're going to pound each of the pieces of chicken down a bit. You get your hammer or whatever you got. Hell, you could use a bottle for all that is. We're going to pound it down. Not thin as a pancake, but pretty close. Peel that chicken away from the plastic and we'll continue doing it till we got each of the 6 pieces done. Our bacon is finished at this point. So we're just going to take it out, put it in a bowl with some paper towels and let it cool down. And ultimately we're going to break that up into bacon pieces. All right, next up. Let's get our coating ready for the chicken. Half cup of flour, quarter cup of breadcrumbs, garlic powder, a good teaspoon of paprika, about a half a teaspoon salt and pepper, to your taste, of course. Mix all that up and around. And now we're going to dunk our chicken into that flour mixture till we get all the pieces coated. Into our frying pan, quarter cup of oil, enough to coat the bottom, okay? And we're going to swirl that around, medium-high heat, and because I've got 6 pieces of chicken, they're not all going to fit in the frying pan, so we're going to have to do 2 lifts. 2-3 minutes, 4 or 5 on each side till they're nice and brown like that. Let them get brown. Now this is not going to cook them thoroughly, but pretty close. They're going to end up back in the frying pan sooner or later anyway. After about 3 to 5 minutes each side, trying to get them into the oil. There, nice and brown. That's what you're looking for. Beautiful. Okay, we'll get that off for now, and we'll do our second lift. Once we're done, don't worry about all the leftovers. We need 2 tablespoons of bacon fat, which I hope you saved from the bacon, and about 2 tablespoons of butter. In goes a quarter cup of flour. And we're going to mix that around, but it's going to cook for about 5 to 10 minutes until it starts turning brown. Keep stirring. You don't want it to burn. But if you keep stirring, see how it's starting to turn? Look at that. Now it's a nice light brown. Beautiful. All right. We've got 2 cups of chicken stock to slowly put in, along with a couple tablespoons of heavy cream. And we're going to let this come up to a boil and keep boiling as we're stirring. So this is our second one. Okay, it looks kind of watery. It will thicken up. Once you can start seeing the bottom, you know it's thick enough. But you got to keep stirring as it comes back to a boil. Now we're going to add our about a half teaspoon of paprika, some black pepper. I put maybe a tablespoon of cornstarch in with cold water and dump that in. That's going to thicken it up to where I want it. If you don't want it that thick, that's okay. Keep it thin. So after stirring, bringing it up to a boil again, it has thickened up to about where I want it. So I think this will work just fine. In goes our bacon, all crispy and broken up. We're going to put it all in. And mix it around. Now our chicken that we made is going to go back in to our frying pan, and if we're very careful, it should all fit, and it does. And now we're going to kind of, well, not really stir it around, but try and get as much gravy on top as possible. I'm pretty sure I'll flip them over so it coats properly. And now we want that to cook another 10 minutes. Once it's done, off the element, over to our cutting board, and it's ready to serve. So I've got my spoon out, and oh, look at that. Now, I wish you could smell how great this is. It is just fantastic. And, you know, if you make this, you're going to enjoy it so much, you're definitely going to put it on your to-do list from here on out because it's so simple to make. Let's try a piece. Cuts easy. Oh, it tastes so good. Oh yeah, that gravy is just the bomb. And you can cut back on the spices if you don't want it too spicy. I know some people don't really care for cayenne or pepper. Well, you just cut that out. But there you have it, a great meal to make. Smothered chicken. Hey, another great recipe. I hope you'll give it a try. Leave me a comment below, one way or the other. Listen, if you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button and hit the bell because that'll tell you the next time I upload a video. Feel free to share this and any of my other videos. And thanks for stopping by and watching. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.